Times I feel I'm sitting through the cold to wait for missing pieces to unfold. I'm searching through my remains to find a spark to take me from my pain. I'm here in the dark, you are the one to save me. So give me your heart, I want you to embrace me. So come closer and take me so higher. I'm here in the dark, you are the one to save me.
Welcome back, everybody. The Nate Dogg has returned for the White Rabbit Gaming Team stream. How's everybody feeling today? Is everybody excited for this GSL stage? I took a quick look at their bracket, so it should be a pretty fun bracket. Got some tough competition coming up here. Welcome, Jordan. Welcome, Shadow Dweller. How's everybody doing? Should be a good day. I know they have a pretty hard one, so while we're waiting here, I'll just take a quick peek at the bracket with you guys. So if you take a look here, it'll be starting out here against Team HSK. And if you notice this bracket, for pool number 1. It has a lot of teams that went really far and that were split into 2 different pools last time. The last Open, 5 Fears, Pioneers, the Punishers, and all of them, they were all in different brackets. Keep in mind, I'm pretty sure that if I remember correctly, the Punishers did take down White Rabbit, as well as Team HSK and Death Cloud. I can't remember if we beat Death Cloud or not. But, with that being said, so they have a very tough bracket ahead of them, so hopefully they can turn it around, kind of bounce back on this one, and kind of overcome some of those hurdles that we saw in the previous Open, because they're going to have a rough run ahead of them. They're going to have a long way to go if they want to find some way to qualify for Day 4 and number 5. Sorry, 1 second, fixing my microphone. How do I sound? Does everybody hear me clearly? Everything sounding pretty smooth? Or is it getting a little spacious? Because I heard it's having some issues last time. Okay, Mikey, so you are off tomorrow. Okay, W. So, let's get it then. Let's have a good one. Let's have a fun day. So, I mean, with that being said, we're going to see how things go. Hopefully the boys can turn it around. I've got some faith in them. They're in the middle of their scrim right now. So I'm just going to kind of hang out with you guys, yap until all these teams are ready. Registration, or not registration, check-ins don't start up until in the next 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure. So who knows? We could start immediately, or we could have to wait 20 minutes for the other team to finally check in or be DQ'd, which would really stink. But this is the last one. This is the last one before the Paris Major. All right? It's all or nothing right here. You got to get as far as you can. This is the last one, last chance. It's make it or break it, and that's what this one's going to be looking to do. So hopefully they can turn it around. I've got a lot of faith in them. I know I was talking to Casper a lot, and he is well aware of what some of the mistakes they were making. We were kind of giving some tips and advice over what the team could improve on. So hopefully they kind of put their head down, hit the grindstone, and started really working out all those kinks and started applying it into their type of play style that they're going for. You just got to keep that confidence up. I mean, we saw it time and time again. They struggle a lot when they start getting outpaced, but they just got to find a way to reel it back in and make your opponent play their game. And they've demonstrated that they can compete. It's just a matter of overcoming that last hurdle. Mikey, since you're in the chat, let me know if you get any cool cards. All right. Thank you for the follow, Voodoo Pookie. Welcome. How you doing? Welcome. All right. Should be a good one. What are y'all's predictions? You think the Rabbits are going to overcome here? You think they're going to overcome this obstacle? You think they're going to upset Team HSK? Where are we seated at right now? Let's take a look. Take a look at our seating real quick. So we are currently the 6th seed. Okay, that's solid. We're the 6th seed. What's our opponents? How are they? Take a look here. 3. Okay, so there's already an upset potential showcasing right here. Who's on HSK? They got Anilo, Bigfoot, and Duklaws. However, I think that's how you say their name. Oh, he's streaming right now. Let's take a look. Looks like they're doing their scrim. Not going too good for them. I don't know any of these players, but you know they had a pretty good run last time, so wonder if they'll be able to turn it around. No cards, sadly. Got a few older Braves like Greg Maddox and another chipper and a few more, but all base, nothing special. That's tragic. That is truly tragic. Based on the projections, it looks like we're expected to get an upset here, then lose to Pioneers. But based off of this and the projections, they are projected to actually qual for Day 4 and into the hybrid double or hybrid elimination. So that'd be huge for these guys. That'd be huge. They just got a long road to go. They've beaten Deathcloud before. They just got to make sure they can do it again. They got to make sure they overcome HSK. Pioneers, you know, we saw them play last Open. And I'm going to be honest, it just didn't really look like it was that close of a match. Like, they kind of held their own, but it was a lot of defensiveness. Not really any offensive counter and offensive pressure. So, if they play Pioneers, they could upset them, but they're going to have to find a way to kind of get that counter going. They're going to have to find a way to convert on that offensive side and make sure they're not getting locked on their half and getting absolutely boost starved. Because once that happens, it's kind of GG at that point. So, hopefully they can apply it. So, I got to get back in the groove of things. I just got back from Disney World. I got to get back into the groove of my casting. Can't go from a 4-day break of just nothing but walking around giant Disney parks to come back to work. It's such a hard transition. Such a hard transition. Can you guys hear the music at all, or is it too quiet? Do I need to turn it up some, or can you hear it pretty well? See what we got here. I like this song. We're gonna jam out while we wait. I'm now in their party, so we'll be waiting very shortly. Cat, you're quiet today, man. Where's the hype? People are so quiet today. Gamble your points. Do it. Be interactive. Y'all got it. Who's gonna win, White Rabbit or Team HSK? Welcome, welcome, Ghost. Welcome back to the stream, brethren. Gamble your points. Who's winning this series? Team HSK, or is the Rabbits going to get an upset? If you haven't already, be sure to look right underneath me on the screen here. We got our X/Twitters, whatever you want to call it. Be sure to follow both of us. WRGaming for the organization Twitter. If you want to follow me to see what else I'm working on, the NateDog_. Alright, fine. Nobody wants to gamble points. This is crazy. Fine, I'm deleting it. You know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? We're going to get rid of the predictions. We're going to replace it I don't know how, Mikey. That's tragic for you, though.
I'm into you, I play it cool, but you call my bluff. It's a passion that I can't cover up. Singing melodies just for you, dancing LEDs.
I gotta get my predictions back then.
Something just feels right. You really need someone, I will provide you somewhere to run and to hide.
There we go.
Give me your attention. This is right where you need to be. Like Inception. Won't you
I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it.
with me? You'll get all my affection.
There you go. There it is. Top of the chat. Make your predictions now. Oh, we're joining. We are joining, ladies and gentlemen. That was fast. Okay, so we will be orange this time. Dude, I have just figured out the bracket. Let's go. I now know what team or what color now.
Step into any room, then it's a room with a fine view. What I gotta do, heavenly angel. Oh, tell me what you say, girl. Am I
Do bet it all.
seat in my
What I like to see, dude. Man's betting it all.
This is right where you need to be. Like Inception. Won't you live in a dream with me? You'll get all my affection. 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 Oh, affection. 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 Yeah.
Welcome, Zaysan. How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Reviving. Welcome, everybody who is just now tuning in. We are currently awaiting for the bracket to begin. We got White Rabbit Gaming going against Team HSK, the 3 seed versus the 6 seed. Although projections do have us in the upset here and then dropping down to Pioneers in the winner's semifinal. But overall projections do have us going until the do qualify for day 4. So hopefully the projections are correct and they can really kind of keep the life flowing as they're going to come off of a very strong one. So realistically here for the Rabbits, if they can get past Team HSK and then play Pioneers, and even if they lose that one, that's going to be a tremendous boost to their capabilities going into that lower game. All right? They're going to have a really good chance, even if they drop down to Pioneers in the semifinal. The predictions thing ended. I'm sorry. It ended at the top of the chat. It was set to 2 minutes. Oh, Mikey. That means if you're off tonight, you plan on... If you're off tomorrow, you plan on... Wait, when you say off tomorrow, does that mean you're working tonight or you're not working tomorrow night? Tomorrow night. Frick. Ugh. Dang it, dude. I can't play late tomorrow, bro. I gotta go up to Raleigh, bro. I gotta go cast that land. But alright. Now we're joining the lobby. Now we're getting in there. Here we go. Dude, your week's throwing me off like crazy. Let's get it. They're in their test lobby right now, so we're just kind of hanging out. There's no like app or something like that that y'all can look at. Like I feel like most jobs have like an app that tells everybody the schedule. This is gonna be interesting. I've had high latency the entire time. Is a setting for it? God. Applesauce is a lifesaver. Alright, let's get it. Just waiting on Casper. One's kicking off. Alright. Teams are joining in now. Ladies and gentlemen. We're going to jump straight into this one. First round of GSL for SSA RLCS. We got White Rabbit Gaming going against Team HSK as Duclaw's already trying to take one. A great save from Applesauce. He's able to get that one cleared away. Casper, a great flick over one, but Bigfoot there to collect it. Mass with a great challenge. Shut down by Duclaw as this one's pinched down to the sidewall, but into the hands of Applesauce. Can't get the read on the sidewall, though. Does get the bump. Leaves a free ball for Casper to do something with it. Gets a pop off the back wall. Anyilo is there to shut it down. Scoring opportunity, but a great spawn from Bigfoot. He's able to get that one cleared away. Missed touch there, but Casper all over it, but into the hands of Anyilo. Bigfoot, a little bit of a missed touch, but no boost in the tang as Duclaw's going to be forced to drop this one to the midfield. Mass gets 50'd out by Bigfoot. Now this one's staying very, very much in the neutral zone here. Is a potential breakaway could be here, but Applesauce is all over it to shut it down. The bumps and physicality already starting to showcase a lot from the Rabbits. As a demo comes out, Casper looking for the setup, but a little bit too high. Mass can't drop it down as it's off that right side wall. Casper looking for one more setup. Anyilo couldn't get the touch. Applesauce looks for the pass, but it's going to be a free ball. As you can see, HSK looking very awkward so far. A very, very awkward situation. A lot of just kind of bangs outfield, playing a little bit of ping pong action. While the Rabbits trying to get a great fake, but just couldn't put it on target. Bigfoot there for the read off the back wall. Looks for one more. Casper there to shut it down. Duclaws can't follow. It does get the 50 out. Applesauce looks to put one more, but it's going to be a free ball for Bigfoot to take it down the field. Gets the reset. Couldn't get the pop, though, so Mass is going to get a free touch, but gives it right back to the hands of Anyilo. You see a lot of uncomfortable plays coming out. These teams both kind of going for everything they possibly can, just kind of barely missing. As a shot almost comes in right there, but no power, and it's going to be a free challenge for Anulo to get that clear. Mass looks for one more. Looks for the shot off the side wall. Looks for Casper. A double commit comes out. That could have been the opportunity, but that one slips away as that double commit cost them a wide open net. The Rabbits missing an opportunity, but maintaining that pressure that we've seen all game long here in game number 1. As Casper takes this one up, gets the 50. No, fakes it out, gets the pinch, but couldn't put it on target as a great save comes out from Anulo. Duclaws, a challenge, a free ball in the midfield. This could be a wide open net. Casper there to put it in. The Rabbits go up the first goal of this series with 2:33 left on the clock. That's what we like to see. The Rabbits are back with a lead with half the game already gone. They just got to continue to pile up. The floodgates might be open, but they got to make sure they continue to stay calm, cool, and composed and not let anything slip through the cracks. Got to maintain that pressure that you were seeing all game so far. As Casper tries to follow up and kind of keep this one in play. Does get bumped out. Bigfoot all over it to collect. Mass with a great jump up to the wall. Does get the 50 out. Duclaws looks for a clear downfield. Bigfoot goes for the receive. Gets the double, but couldn't put it on target. As Upelsos is going to be there to receive it. Can't get it, but a great bump frees up that space he was looking for. But not a lot of boost in the tank. The starvation starting to really showcase here. As Bigfoot gets a huge clear downfield, but Mass there to center at midfield for the opponent. But Upelsos there to clear this one out. Looking for his teammate. A pop off the ceiling. Upelsos looks for one more. Drops it down. A waterfall. A dangerous ball here. But Duclaws does get there in time and getting the clear away. The Rabbits really showcasing what they can do with the lock. They're feeling hot today. They're looking really warm. A lot of that coordination we were talking about coming out. Is now Mass. Tries to look for a second touch. Does get it. Looks for the one more. But Anulo, a little bit of an awkward touch, but plenty of space to work with. But a little bit of a missed touch. Gives this one to Upelsos. Bigfoot gets 50'd out, but does manage to get it past. Mass, last man back. Not a lot of boost in the tank. Can he get it? He does. As two players commit to it. That one not sneaking its way through. Mass with a great read off the sidewall. Can he get it? No, Bigfoot's going to be there to collect it. Plenty of boost in the tank again. Gets the reset once more. Gets the pop. A shot from Duclaws. There it is, but Mass is there for the save. A team play shut down immediately by the Rabbits. Just a little too quick, but not quick enough for that one. Is Bigfoot finally finds one in to equalize here with 1:03 left on the clock. Situation missed, and there it is. The quick shot from Bigfoot does bring it back to a tied game, but a demo coming out in the midfield as this one could be another shot, but it's going to be a free challenge for Casper. Not a great touch as this one goes in the hands, but a 50 from Mass sends this one back downfield. Duclaws there to send it back into play. Upelsos trying to find one more. Does get the 50 out. It should be a free ball, but no. Bigfoot beats out Casper. Mass trying to create some type of space, but not the best touch in the world. But luckily that one gets 50'd out. But Upelsos doing what he does best. Getting it past 2. Can he get it past 3? Goes for the demo instead. But Bigfoot with a great rotation does get back in time for the stop. Duclaws tries to get the 50. As this one's now floating in the neutral zone. A shot from Mass off the back wall. A dangerous ball. Anulo can't get there, but not the best angle as the 3 commit. A dangerous position to be in. As the bumps come out, but Mass does get the pop-up. But Anulo there once again. Can he get there? No. Top right corner. Team HSK brings it to a 1-goal lead with 12 seconds left. The Rabbits faltering here at the end of the game. They're going to have to find a way to bounce back. This could be it. Is this one now popping up? Mass taking this one to the heavens. Not a lot of boost to work with, but Casper does look for the pass to Upelsos. Can he get it? Shot. No, Bigfoot's there to collect it. And now he's looking to drop this one down. Team HSK will go up 1-0 here in this best of 5. Not a situation you want to be in if you're a fan of White Rabbit Gaming. But hey, they showed promise. They came out strong. They just faltered at the very end. All right? They just faltered. All right? They can bounce back. They had a lot of shots. I mean, they had 9 shots to 8 shots. They just couldn't capitalize on them. As you could see, HSK had a lot of saves. They actually had 7 saves on those 9 shots from the Rabbits. So they're going to have to find a way to remove that defender and make it more awkward. You see a lot of shot opportunities coming out, but there's no power or placement behind them. They got to find a way to be in that correct position to get an opportune shot. They got to get the shot they're looking for. Because right now, you're just kind of peppering the net with soft shots, and it's just easy clears and saves. At that point, you're just burning boost and you're burning time. You got to find a way to get those powerful, awkward shots on your opponent. Make it awkward for them. Don't let them get comfortable in that goal line, because that's the most safe spot for them. But here we are, going into game number 2 here. HSK up 1-0. The Rabbits going to have to find a way to turn this one around. As this one gets kicked off, the Rabbits now down at 1-0 in the series. As Applesos goes for a fake kickoff. You can see the Rabbits trying to go for it, but not enough power behind it, as that one could have been a goal, but luckily that one doesn't go away. But Casper gets pre-jumped by 2 of them. It's going to be a free ball for Mass, but he ends up giving this one away. As now Anulo can't get the follow-up touch. Applesos tries to get one more, but Bigfoot all over it. Casper can't get the read. Wide open net. The demo comes out from Bigfoot, and just like that, HSK is up 1-0. I mean, it's crucial touches like that create opportunities for your opponents. You're just going to have to make sure that you aren't letting those happen. This one could be one for there, but a demo coming out on Bigfoot. Casper not in the great position, but does get the shot. Bottom left corner, redeeming himself. Equalizing here with 4:31 left on the clock. Back to 0-0. It's practically the start of a brand new game. Bigfoot looking for the pass downfield, shut down by Applesos, but he does maintain the pressure. Not a lot of boost in the tank, though. The Rabbits trying to find something as this one's pinched out. Mass there for the clear downfield on the receive, but Anulo there to kind of collect it. Not a lot of boost in the tank. Forced to make some type of touch, but Bigfoot doing a great job taking this one downfield. Does get the reset, but Casper's all over it for the collection. A challenge up, forcing this one out. One already up for the shot. Anulo can't get the double, as this one's going to fall into the hands of Bigfoot. Not the man you want to have it with, but he doesn't get the touch, not able to follow it. As Casper does get the 50 out, but Anulo plays it smart, gets the boost steal. A drop down here. Casper trying to find something. Their rotation in that backfield is starting to look really awkward for the Rabbits. As this one gets cleared away into the hands of Anulo off that back wall. Mass has got to get this touch. No, Bigfoot there for the shot. Casper there to get the save. As one after another, the onslaught coming out from HSK. As Casper's there to get the clear out once again. But Duclos tries to go for the open net. Couldn't get it. Mass trying to find a way to break out. Couldn't get the touch he was looking for, but plenty of boost. Does get it past one. Got to get it past Bigfoot, but does get the demo instead. But a double commit. A wide open field for HSK to take advantage of, but luckily no one there in that rotation to take control. But a skim comes up. Top bar off the crossbar. Missed opportunity for Casper, as that one was almost a slot there. But now they're just back to a tied game. 3:04 left in the clock. The Rabbits are showing what they can do. There's been a lot of pressure coming out for them. They're getting some good transitions, but that bump in physicality is just clearly making them very awkward, as this one could be it. Bigfoot does get the save, as that one's put right on top of him. But now looking for one more. The 50 out. Waterfall down into the hands of Casper for the shot. Anulo there. Applesos there to put it back in. Couldn't get the squishy save. The Rabbits now up 2-1. With 2:43 left on the clock, plenty of time left for a team to do something, but Casper taking his space, looks for the pass downfield, but Anulo does end up helping out with that one, looking for the pre-read, but couldn't get it, as now Casper looks to try and do something off the back wall, shut down by Anulo again. Plenty of boost. Mash trying to get a quick challenge. He does. This one's going to go in the hand of Duclos. Another great pop midfield. Look for the pass. Casper, can he get there? He does. A great touch, great control. Still half a tank left, 30 left in the tank actually. So he does get the 50 out and 50 out into the hands of Applesos, where Mass calls him off, tries to take it himself. With a double pre-jump coming out, looking for one more. Can he get it? Does get the 50 though, but into the hands of Anulo. Look for the pass downfield. A little bit of a drop back here for Duclos. It's going to be a free ball for Mass to try and get an easy clear out. But once again, into the hands of Bigfoot. The Rabbits are just kind of setting up the opponents for success, and there it is. It finally bites them. Is that one is a free shot for Duclos to bring in the equalizer. One too many ping pong plays and too many clears to the opponent does create a wide open chance for HSK to come back here in this game number 2. Mass not able to get that one, but Applesos there to follow it up. Plenty of boost to try and follow this one up and try and create a counterattack. But Bigfoot does get it over. A shot opportunity missed out. Applesos does get it past one, but no third man there to capitalize. A smart play from Casper, but gets bumped. Can't follow it as Applesos. A dangerous position for HSK. But they managed to get away unscathed. As Uplesos gets to clear out to the sidewall, looks for one more. I'll pop up to Anulo, but a double commit from the Rabbits. Someone's got to hit it, and they do. And now this one's an awkward bounce. Mass not able to get it, as Bigfoot's going to be all over this one. Take this one to the heavens. Gets it over one. Look for the pass, and the shot off the waterfall in. It's just going to roll in just like that. Into the game again. A minute left. HSK up by 1. Mass trying to find something as a quick counterattack. Casper looks for an extra touch. Couldn't get any power on it, as it might be all 3. No Bigfoot there. Back. Upleso's playing it low, but Bigfoot there to read it. It's now a dangerous ball as this one's floating up. A little bit of a risky challenge there, but it works in favor for the Rabbits. As now the onslaught is just continuing. As Anulo tries to get one more. 50'd out. Casper gets a redirect on target. No, but not enough power behind it. As Bigfoot gets this one past 2. A scramble back as Casper's going to have to find a way to get this touch, but a pop-up like that. Upleso's there to follow it. 20 seconds left. The Rabbits got to find some way to break out and take control of this game. Otherwise, they'll be risking dropping down to the lowers around 1. But right now, they're just fighting for their life on their half. They're not really capitalizing on any type of counterattack. Going for a really bump-heavy playstyle, which is very unusual for them. We've seen a lot of counterattacks. It's looking like HSK is going to walk away here in game number 2 with a 2-0 lead in the series. This one finally drops down. The Rabbits yet to find a response here in this series. Chat, things are not looking too good. They started off hot. They start off hot every single game, but they end up faltering as the game progresses on. They're going to have to find a way to kind of keep that pressure. And honestly, we're not seeing a lot of passing lanes, all right? We're seeing a lot of physicality, which is I'm not hating, but you got to find a way to communicate fast enough to be able to do a mix of both, all right? You can't be going for demos the entire game. You can't be going for passing lanes the entire game because your team will adjust. You got to come up and change it up on the fly, and that's one thing the Rabbits are really struggling to connect on. You can see the demos aren't really working for them, and also those passing lanes. They're kind of just getting boomed away and cut off, all right? So right now, you got to find a way to get a good mix of both, all right? You have to find some way to incorporate a demo into an off-ball passing play. Maybe get a sweeper, they come through and clear out the goal line, rotate from that corner, and also get a passing play, a 1-2-3 action to kind of cross up the opponents. Because right now, HSK, they're looking comfortable, all right? I don't know if we had more shots, but currently at the moment, we only had 2 shots by Uplesos. I know Casper had to leave the game and rejoin, so I don't see him anymore, sadly. But, we'll see what they can do. Have to bounce back. Where's Casper at? All right, we're back. Yep, we're back. All right, cool. But here we are. Game number 3, match point for HSK to advance to the winner semifinal. Loser of this will drop down to losers round 1 here in this GSL stage. As this one kicks right off. A fake coming out hard already. Casper looking for the pass off the top, but Mass not able to get the boost in that side. Bigfoot there to collect it. Shut down immediately by Mass. The bump's coming out. Duclos, plenty of space, but Casper there to get the 50, but as this one goes in favor. A shot from Anulo. Mass can't get there. The 1-2-1 passing play. Duclos there to get the redirect over Mass, and just like that, HSK up 1-0. Less than 15 seconds here in game number 3. It's a great play right there. You can see he was going for the bump, but it kind of worked out in his favor. Ended up getting that read as Casper gets bumped off here in the corner. Not really able to do much with it, but Duclos does get a pass up. A shot from Anulo. There it is. Off the post. Mass is awkward, and just like that, everything is crumbling for the Rabbits as HSK now up 2-0 in under 30 seconds of regulation. Things not looking too hot for the Rabbits. Anulo, plenty of boost to try and do something here. Casper loses the 50, and this one 50'd right into the net. Unfortunate circumstance after unfortunate circumstance for the Rabbits. You can see the 50 coming out. Mash just kind of playing the best case scenario, and that one just kind of punishes him immediately. Down 3-0 with 33 seconds of regulation have passed. They're going to have a long road to come from, as it's not very likely for teams to kind of bounce back if you go down 3-0 this early on. They're going to have to find some way to break through, and they're going to have to find a way to do it now. But Mass, only one backfield, but Uplesos there to receive his pass and clear. A little bit of an awkward bounce. That could be it. Casper for the shot. No, Applesos with the squishy save on his own teammate's shot. Oh no, as the Musty comes out from Bigfoot, Casper there to receive it. Missed opportunity, and that is the story of the Rabbits here in this series. They just can't capitalize on anything, as they're just losing engagement after engagement. But Mass tries to put this one for Casper. Not a lot of boost in the tank, but he pops this one up. Applesos with a great pre-jump, looks for the read. Can he get it down? No. Bigfoot able to get that waterfall cleared out. But Casper, a lot of boost in the tank, but Bigfoot all over the pitch, shutting down every opportunity the Rabbits can do. Is Duclos. No boost in the tank. Casper there for the 50. It's Anulo. Looks for one more. A great 50, forcing this one midfield. Bigfoot for the shot off the side wall. Free ball for Casper into the hands of Duclos, and now that's 4-0, 3:20 left on the clock. White Rabbit Gaming falling apart here in game number 3. Now with 3:15 left, it's looking more and more dire for the Rabbits. As it Duclos there to collect it in the corner. Applesos trying to make something happen. Gets the reset. Can't get any power behind it, but does get the bump out. But it's going to be a free ball for Anulo. This one's going to roll off the corner. A shot opportunity could be here, but no one there to capitalize. The rotation just a little too wide. As Bigfoot with a great fake. It goes for the Musty again. Does get it. Casper's got to get this save, but it's going to be a free ball. Shot from Anulo. No, Applesos gets there in the nick of time, saving the clip from happening. But a 1-2 passing play shut down immediately. Anulo gets it past Applesos. Forced to take this one back. Not a lot of boost in the tank. Forced to try and do something here, but can't get it past Anulo with a pre-jump off the ceiling. Dude, boost is becoming a very scarce resource for the Rabbits, but Mass trying to do one himself. Drops it down. There it is. A shot opportunity blocked away by Anulo off the back wall again, as nothing can sneak in here for the Rabbits. HSK just has their number. They're out hunting today as it's Rabbit season. I mean, right now the Rabbits are just trying to find something to break through, and that could be it, but another great squishy save from Bigfoot. They're just not able to capitalize on anything with less than 2 minutes left in regulation. They're going to have to find something, and they need to find it now. As now Bigfoot takes this one up. The double demo creates all the space he needs with a great fake. Looks for one more. Gets a flick over Mass. And the demo's coming out left and right. Casper looking too awkward. And that one's just going to roll its way in. And everything is just falling apart. Oh, it looks like there was a DC on the field. Looks like we had a pause. I mean, I think right now the Rabbits are just going to have to go next. I mean, this is tragic for them. Going next here, they're going to have to find a way to kind of just take this one on the chin and bounce back in the losers round 1. As Applesos finally gets a little bit of a breakaway, gets it past 2 of them, but with 1:30 left, it might be too late. So Casper trying to take control. Looks for one more, but goes for the reset. Immediately shut down by Bigfoot. Can he get the read? Pops this one mid, but Mass all over it. Applesos gets it past 2, but Duclos not able to read it. A wide open net. No one there to capitalize. As this one sneaks its way through, the Rabbits just not able to capitalize on any of the wide open nets today. As Applesos finally finds one. There it is, but one might be too late. With 1:07 left on the clock, they've got a long road ahead of them to try and come back here. 4 goals is a tall task to ask. They're going to have to find something, and they need to find it now. They need to kind of get one like every 10 to 15 seconds, as this one could be it. The drop down from Mass, looking for Applesos, couldn't get it. Under a minute left. It might be too tall of an ask for the Rabbits to bounce back here. Casper gets a great redirect off the sidewall. Applesos not able to get a pass downfield, but into the hands of the defender. It's Anulo. Can't follow this one. Looks for an extra touch. Applesos does get the pop up, but the boost steal comes out, starving him. Bigfoot with a little bit of an awkward touch. It should be a free ball, but no one there with boost to capitalize. No boost in the tank for Applesos. He's forced to try and do something here. The Rabbits just looking a little discombobulated in what they're trying to do. Does get the reset shut down. It's going to be a free ball for Mass, but no boost in the tank. And now Uppelsos in an awkward scramble back. 15 seconds left. The Rabbits are going to drop down here in the winner's quarterfinal. Getting a major upset based off of the projections. They were projected to win this one and go in and play against Pioneers. But looks like they're going to have to wait as this one drops down 0 seconds on the clock. Looks like the team wants to keep it alive. Is this one's going to finally find its way down? No. Maybe one for the road. Can they get it? No, this one finds its way down. And just like that, the Rabbits have faltered and now dropped to the losers round 1 of this GSL stage. Who would they be playing now? We'll be playing the losers C, so they'll probably end up playing the Punishers. If we remember correctly, ladies and gentlemen, the Punishers did end their GSL run last time. So they're going to have to overcome this one. But winner of that prediction, Team HSK. I don't know if y'all lose your points or not, considering I guess you just lose your points. That's tragic. But it looks like the Pioneers are going to kind of take that one in a 3-0 sweep as well. So round 2 will be coming up very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Or losers round 1. Sorry. Excuse me. Updating my sheet here. There we go. All right, well, with that being said, I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be right back as we await the results of the next match. Shouldn't be too long of a wait. Oh, never mind. It just ended. All right, we are going straight into it, I guess. I'm not going to take a break. We'll be jumping straight back into it very quickly. All right, we bounce back. They can do it. We believe in them. All right, chat. Do we think they're going to bounce back? You think they're going to kind of overcome this obstacle and come back and win out through the losers into qualifying? Cast your vote above. All right, looks like we're waiting still. Let's just take a quick peek at that bracket again for y'all. So taking a quick look at this, guys. So we just dropped down to 3-0 from HSK. And we're going to be playing the losers of this one, which is the Punishers. But now with us dropping down to HSK, our predictions to qualify had the Punishers actually overtaking us here, which is a little bit of a rough one. So they're going to have to kind of take down the Punishers and most likely Midwest Mafia kind of bounce back. But these are the results so far. 5 Fears clearly going to 3-0 here. Death Cloud looking like they might upset Midwest Mafia. You know, looking a little questionable on their part. But if they bounce back here, we might end up playing a good old Death Cloud once again, which would be a nice play to see in that quarterfinal. Yeah, Mikey, RIP your points, buddy. Y'all bet it all and lost it all. Volume check. Oh, did you get your oh. Oh god. I'm gonna just mute for this real quick. Mikey, that's insane to have it work. That's insane to bring that to work with you. Got a whole speaker, dude. Insane. Could have brought like a little like pill speaker. You didn't have to bring the whole thing. You got a whole like jukebox speaker with you. What is this? Chat, just gotta do my quick shout outs. If you're not already, underneath me, you got our X accounts for the organization that I am team streaming for. Be sure to follow them at WRGaming on X/Twitter. Be sure to follow me if you want to see more of my gigs and what I'm up to at @TheNateDog_. Be sure to check them out. Just an update for anyone who is just now tuning in. We just got swept by the Punisher, or not the Punishers, by Team HSK. And we'll be dropping down to losers round 1 to play against the Punishers, which ended the Rabbits in their GSL stage run last open. So hopefully they can overcome that and kind of bounce back from that one. Alright, I'm not sure what we're waiting on, so I'm going to just end it the break until we be right back.
look closer, you ask if I want to join you. The night, the night, the night, the night, the night, the night. Slowly it's taking over. My body can't control now. I feel like I can fly, can fly, can fly, can fly, can fly, can fly. Touch me, show me all your demons. Surrender all my feelings. Make me levitate. Love gives me so high. Love gives me. Words are hard to find when my mind is painting blurry lines. Someone please come save me, cause I'm falling out, I cannot take it. I just wanna feel your love. Need someone to hold me before I get lost.
Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna be joining here shortly. They just got the lobby information, so we'll be kind of hanging out until they get in. They're waiting on Mass to come back. Let's see here. So yeah, they're going to be playing against the Punishers. If you guys want to watch the bracket yourself, be sure to do !bracket. It'll give you the link to it in the chat. And you kind of see what's going on, see the other teams and their results as well. Right now it's looking like 5 Fears 3-0'd La Mazia. I don't know how to say that. Death Cloud 3-1 Midwest Mafia, which was an upset here. And Pioneers clearly 3-0'd the Punishers, and we got 3-0'd by HSK. So now we're in the losers round 1, playing against the Punishers. If we overcome that, judging by what we're looking at, we'll probably end up playing Death Cloud Esports in the losers quarterfinal to qual for day 4 or 5. So, see if they can lock in and do it. See if they can get it. Alright, any second now. Just waiting. I'm serious. If they can lock in and just not make those micro mistakes, they'd do great. Why am I seeing a Cybertruck in this party? What am I seeing here? What am I seeing right now? Oh, apparently I'm glitched out. Nice. Ugh. We're jamming. Gotta get hype, y'all. Get hype, chat. Rabbit's gonna bounce back. We're qualing today. Day 4 inbound. They're qualifying. Ain't nothing stopping them today. You want to gamble again? There it is. Here's your predictions. Who's gonna win? White Rabbit Gaming or the Punishers? Gamble your points if you have any left. For anyone just tuning in, we're currently in this position right here. We are in the losers round 1 after dropping 3-0 to Team HSK. So now we're playing the Punishers, who knocked us last time in the GSL. So winner of that will advance to quarter, and then we'll probably end up playing Deathcloud up here to advance to day 4. Which Deathcloud, I'm pretty sure we beat him before, if I remember correctly. So if we can get that matchup here, it's very favorable for what we're looking to do. Still waiting. There we go. Now we're joining the lobby. Finally. I heard apparently a random joined the test lobby. That's hilarious. All right. Apparently they had a random join. That's crazy. Things will be kicking off here shortly. All right. Let's get it. Slowly bouncing back here, kicking it off. Just waiting. So we got 2K versus nothing. Nobody wants to bet on the Punishers. What's going on here, guys? You guys ready? You guys are aware. If you lose, you just lose it all. You bet against nothing now. Alright, let's get it. Back in it. Coming straight into it. All right, losers round 1, game 1, the Rabbits versus the Punishers. A rematch of the century as Upelsos does get a clear downfield, looking for one more. Couldn't connect on that one as Casper's there to follow it up. Marmoen gets bumped out. Marmoen was a very key player last time, but Mass with a huge fake gets the first goal of the game. Flashbacks to the previous series, but maybe they can overturn it today as a Mass is able to bring it to a 1-goal lead. You know, an early lead is always a strong start here, but Gold Ninja gets demoed off the kickoff. It's going to be a free ball for Upelsos. Gets the reset, gets the pop over 1, gets the 50 out, but forces this one back into his opponent's corner as Casper. Plenty of space, does try and take control of this one as this one's pinched off the back wall. A shot opportunity could present itself. Marmoen not able to connect on it, but a lucky demo once might sneak its way through. No, off that right side post. With a quick counterattack, Mass off the crossbar. Couldn't follow up on the double as a huge whiff comes out from Marmoen. Now this one, a little bit of a double commit. Upelsos tries to follow it up, but couldn't connect on it. Mass not able to get the demo. Shadow looks for an extra touch. But Casper with a great save. Does get the demo on Marmoen. Upelsos looks for the pass downfield. What is my camera doing? As this one now just kind of floating back and forth action. A little bit of ping pong action, but a dangerous double. Does force this one back, but Mass is there to pass it. No one there to receive it. Is this one now just kind of a floating ball? A bump comes out. A shot on target. Mass not in the best position to get it, as that one is now equalized. An equalized game here. The Rabbits started off strong, but they're starting to get a little bit locked in their half again, not really utilizing those passing lanes that we were talking about earlier. As this one gets cleared out to the hands of Marmoen, but Mass does get the redirect off the back wall. Upelsos tries to get it past 1. Can he get it past New? No. Gold Ninja is there to shut that one down. It's Casper forced to leave this one as Marmoen's all over it. Off the sidewall, gets the reset, pops it, looks for one more. Upelsos crept up on the back post, and now just like that, the Punishers punish him for that small mistake. Small mistakes like that can cost you a series, as it now this one is just kind of floating out into the side wall. Upelsos not able to get to that one. Mass looks for the clear downfield. Upelsos trying to get a read, drops this one down, but into the hands of Gold Ninja. Casper looks for the shot. No power behind that one, as that one's just going to be a free catch for Marmoen. Off the ceiling, looks for the touch, does get it. Looks for another one, almost an own goal, but Mass is there to collect it. Gets it past 1. Can he get it past 2? Goes for the pop-up off the back wall. Casper not going for the shot, as that one is a missed opportunity that slips away from the Rabbits. Now this one just kind of floating in the Punisher half. Is this one off the ceiling? Marmoen there to follow it up. Upelsos trying to find some way to break out. Can he get the 50? He does. A lot of boost in the tank. Looks for the clear down the field, but this one goes into the hands of the defense, forcing the Rabbits back into a defensive position, but a bump comes out, gives Casper some space, goes for the reset off the back wall. Can he get the shot? No, saved away. Upelsos looking to follow it up. Not able to put a great touch on that one as that one floats around. Shadow looks for the touch over to Marmoen. Looks for one more. Casper takes this one clear downfield, but off the ceiling. Shadow there to shut it down. Lurking in the heavens. It's not Upelsos. Looks for the pass, but Casper, no boost in the tank to follow it up. A double commit comes out, but Casper does get the read. No Shadow there to shut it down. A redirect comes out. Free ball for Mass to take control here. A demo comes out in the backfield. Casper's going to have to get a save. He does. This one's just kind of floating there with a Mass able to pass it over to Upelsos. You can see they're starting to kind of go for some of these passing lanes. Shadow trying to get a redirect off the ceiling. You see that verticality play really starting to showcase for the Punishers, but the bump comes out. No shooter there to take control. Upelsos getting the demo and the removal as this one gets pinched back. No, Casper's there to get back in time. A little bit of a scramble. This could be the opportunity he's looking for. He's got to rip it as this one pops down. No one there to shoot it again. The second man bailing out as that one just dribbles away. A missed opportunity after missed opportunity for the Rabbits. As now this one looks for an extra touch. Mass does get the 50, but bumped out, not able to follow it up. Upelsos sends this one up the sidewall. Casper with plenty of time and space. Looks for the shot. Mass there to put it on target, but Marmoen there to send it right back down. This one might be in. Marmoen there for the shot, and there it is. One rolls in, and just like that, The Punishers are up 3-1. That was rough. This is Ninja. There tries to find one more. Mass there to control it, but Ninja's there to kind of steal that one away as this one's pinched off the back wall. A lot of space to work with here. The Rabbits just got to utilize that space as Casper gets it past 2, does it himself, and that one's just too high for the defender to get. And just like that, 1, 2, 3, gone. And just like that, the Rabbits are back in the game. And just like that, the kickoff goal puts them right back into it. The Rabbits have tied it up with 31 seconds left on the clock. Bouncing back is exactly what they need to do. A little bit of a momentum change going here. But Marmoen trying to seal the deal. Gets it past 1. The last defender tried his best and couldn't get it. It's now kickoff goal for kickoff goal. The Rabbits have faltered here, needing to find an equalizer. Shadow looking for a touch off that back wall. Does get a pop midfield. Should be a free ball for the Rabbits to take control. Uppelsos does get a pop back. Marmoen gets it past 1. His teammate gets it past 2. Mass trying to find something, but does get a little skirt on the goal line. Gets that one cleared away. 10 seconds left. Mass has got to find a way to put it on target. There it is. No, a great save from Marmoen. As a huge miss from Mass. Does create an awkward situation. A drop down just like that. Uppelsos keeps it alive. Casper trying to put it on target. Couldn't do it. And the Punishers will take game number 1. Tragic for the Rabbits. You know, just like that, it just came down to faltering at the very end. All right, they had opportunity. They played their best, but you know, it's just those slight mistakes, like creeping up on that back post or just kind of overextending as that second man and not taking advantage of a second man position for a wide open net. Clean up those mistakes, you can do great. But if you take a look at the stats here, Marmoen with 7 shots in all of their goals. You gotta find a way to stop Marmoen. He is the exact same player that shut down their opportunities last time in the previous Open. They need to find a way to shut down Marmoen and not give him any type of opportunities, because he's going to continue to capitalize. His confidence is through the roof right now. Gotta shut down any chance he can get to kind of continue that momentum. Another kickoff going in favor of Shadow here for the Punishers. Looks for one, but couldn't get the touch he was trying to get. Now Casper trying to take control of this one, but a little bit of a miscommunication of who should be going for it. A wide open net. No, Casper gets back. A dangerous ball there, but the Rabbits already looking super awkward trying to get to this one. As Casper gets a pop-up. Not a lot of boost from Marmoen. Uppelsos tries to drop it down. Mass sends this one over to the sidewall. Looks for one more, but into the hands of Gold Ninja. Casper there to shut it down. A shot from Uppelsos. There it is. Marmoen not able to get in position, and the Rabbits are back to a 1-goal lead. Under a 30 seconds in, you know, it happened last time. They start off strong. They overwhelm their opponent, but then they start dying off as the game progresses. They got to find a way to keep that momentum and keep that pressure all throughout the game. But once you start dying off and giving your opponents that momentum change can be very difficult to get back, as Marmoen tries to do it himself again. Shut down by Casper. Mass gets shut down by Gold Ninja. Looks for the pass midfield. There it is. A double commit comes out. Shadow, bar down. No off the back wall. No boost. A resource that is gone for the Rabbits. And the Punishers are there to take advantage. No boost in the tank. Tragic for the Rabbits as they tried their hardest. You know, you can see all 3 of them 0 boost on that shot attempt. They just got absolutely starved. And the Punishers really starting to take advantage of that boost control, kind of forcing the Rabbits to kind of take pad lanes, not letting them get any type of momentum. As Mass looks for a pop-up to the sidewall, tries to get one past Shadow, couldn't connect on it. Now Shadow playing this one slow, does get the 50 over. Casper trying to get one more as this one waterfalls down. He's going to have to get a good touch here. Plenty of space though, takes this one up. A great dribble, but 50'd out almost immediately by Gold Ninja. Uppelsos look for a touchdown field, but no one there to collect except Marmoen. But leaves this one for his teammate, but Mass all over it there for the shutdown. Gets the drop down. No one there to capitalize on the wide open net again. That second man just a little bit too far out. They gotta tighten up that second man position. They're either too close, which we've seen time and time again, or they're just too far away. They can't seem to find that green zone, that sweet spot in that rotation. But Gold Ninja with a huge mistake, leaving this one for his teammate who did not get there in time. And now the Rabbits are up by 1 again. The kickoff going in favor of Uppelsos here for the Rabbits. Plenty of boost to try and do something with it, but just try to get demoed out from Shadow. A little bit of a behind-the-scenes action on that one. But Casper able to take control with a wide-open net. And there it is. The Rabbits up by 2 goals with 3:05 left on the clock. Gonna have to find some way to keep that momentum. And demos like that are key. All right? It's great to go for demos if you got a guy going for solo play. It's not good to go for demos if you are looking for passing lanes. Because right now, keep doing what you're doing. Keep the onslaught. Keep the pressure. The Rabbits back here with a lead. Casper, a lot of boost in the tank. Trying to get 1. Does get it past 2. Loses the 50 challenge, though. It's going to be a free ball. Uppelsos has got to get this one. He does. Cleared out. Mass, not able to follow it. Gets dusted out by Marmoen. A shot opportunity from Shadow. A great save from Uppelsos. He's able to get that one cleared. Gets the demo again. The aggressive play styles being what they need is Casper with a huge fake. 1-2 off the crossbar. One they're going to want back as that was almost the clip of the day. The demo, the fake, and the pass as that one just goes off the back wall. This one could be a scoring opportunity. You can see the boost starvation starting to happen for the Punishers. Not really able to take advantage of anything. As Mass tries to bring this one down to 50, sends it out. Shadow not able to get that full boost. Does get the fake on Uppelsos, though. But Casper with the shutdown. Gold Ninja looking for Marmoen. A shot opportunity could be there. 50'd out. Mass with a beautiful save. It does get that one, keeping his team's lead alive. Now off the back wall. Marmoen dusting Mass. Casper there for the 1-2 passing play. Clearing that one out. Definitely what they needed to do in that situation. And get some space. Control your boost a little bit. Kind of give your team some breathing room. As a little bit of a missed touch comes out, but Uppelsos, a lot of time to work with. Does get it past 1, but the bump does create some space for the Punishers. This one could be dangerous. Marmoen, look for the touch off the back wall. Does get the double, but a huge fake from Uppelsos. Shut down, waterfall. Could be an opportunity, but Casper with a great read does get the clear out. A lot of space for his team, but Marmoen there to shut it down very quickly. Looks for an extra touch. Gold Ninja there to follow it. The Rabbits needing to find some way to break out, and that could be the one, but Mash with a great save. No boost in the tank again as this one finds its way bottom right corner. The Punishers eventually break through, and just like that, it's back to a 1-goal lead. As a quick kick-off counter comes out, they got to find some way to commit upfield. Could be a challenge for Uppelsos as Mass is there to collect it for the shot. Couldn't put it on target or enough power behind it. But Marmoen, plenty of boost in the tank to do it again himself. But a great challenge from Uppelsos. Great ego challenge as Casper does get the read on that touch. Mass playing this one low with the flick over. Gold Ninja looks for a second one. Blocked away by Uppelsos. 40 seconds left. The Rabbits got to maintain this lead and keep this pressure alive. Can't afford to let them break away, as any breakaway right now would sure be catastrophe for the Rabbits as this one continues to stay in the Punishers' half as Marmoen gets this one cleared out. This one, a quick counterattack coming out just like that. Mass with a missed touch here, but Casper keeping it control and getting this one down the field. Uppelsos with a touch of the century does get this one cleared down. 15 seconds left. The Punishers got to find something, and they got to find it now. This could be it. As a clear comes out, Shadow all over it, dropping it down to Gold Ninja as this one's off the ceiling. A dangerous ball. Marmoen there to have it. This one dribbling in. 0 seconds left. The Punishers can't keep this one alive. The Rabbits equalize the series, going 1-1 here in this best of 5. That is what I like to see from my Rabbits. You know, they had me a little worried there when they lost that pressure. You could see a lot of opportunities started showcasing itself very quickly for the Punishers. It was just kind of like what I said. As soon as you lost that lock, that pressure started coming very quickly. You got to find a way to keep them locked and not alleviate that. You got to have a smooth transition there. Rabbits, they're doing great, but the Punishers have seen it now. They've seen the playbook. They're going to try and come back and make those adjustments that they need to make as well. So you got to be ready for it. You got to overcome that obstacle and come back here in game number 3. Rabbits, chat, how are we feeling? You feel like the Rabbits are looking like a new team today? You think they're going to bounce back? Because if they play like that, I think they have a good chance. It's like we're waiting on Casper to ready up, or 10 seconds left in the next match. I think the boys can do it. They're 2 series away from qualifying for day 4. So they just got to make sure that they can overcome this one, and then they're just 3 games away. They're 5 games away, guys. They just got to make it. But here we are, game number 3. Winner of this goes to match point here in losers round 1. The Rabbits and Punishers tied 1-1 as Shadow collects this one off the corner, looking for the great read. Does get the skim, but it's not going to be on target. Not a lot of boost in the tank. Alposos does play this one low. Can he get the pop? Goes for the flick. Gets it over 1, but Mash not able to follow this one up for the shot. There's a great psycho read from Marmoen. Puts this one into the hands of Alposos to send it right back. Trying to get an extra touch, but Shadow does a great job getting it over. Can't follow it up as Gold Ninja gets beat out by Casper. Does get the demo, though. Mass looks for one more, but Marmoen all over it. But a huge miss from Alposos destroys any type of pressure that the Rabbits had. But Mass, with a great clear downfield, gives his team some time and space. A great 50. This one off the back wall, but Marmoen all over it once again. Casper playing a little bit of slow, but it does get a dangerous misread, as this one could be it. But Casper is there to get the great control. Staying calm, cool, and collected on that back wall. Alposos for the shot. Marmoen with a great save at the pre-jump on that one, but Casper all over it. A lot of boost in the tank. Goes for the reset. Can't get the pop-up, though. Marmoen with a huge miss. Alposos with a backflip of doom, but it works out in his favor as he's able to get this one in control. A little bit of a double commit there. Dangerous play. Small mistakes like that will start piling up real quick. Mask goes for the flick, couldn't get it, but it's a free ball for Alposos. Can he get the waterfall down? No, Marmoen's there to clear it out. And now this one could be a wide open net. Mask does get there in time for the stop. As the onslaught from the Punishers is starting to rile up here, is Casper with a great clear off the back wall. The Rabbits need to find some way to get a quick counter attack and quick breakout, as this could be it. Casper looking for the touch off the corner. A missed opportunity, missed corner read. The Rabbits are back 1-0. Just like that, 90% of goals that come out of a missed lock and a missed opportunity. And just like that, the Punishers, they lost the lock. A quick counterattack came out in a little bit of a panic situation in that corner. Gave them the opportunity that the Rabbits needed. Now they can see the passing lane starting to come out. That confidence starting to really show for the Rabbits. As this one waterfalls down. Ninja leaving this one for Marmoen. Gets it over 1, but Alposos all over it. Can he get the pop-up? No, does play the 50, though, but going in favor of Shadow, who's going to be all over this one. Not able to get the pop-up, though. A dangerous touch here as Gold Ninja gets demoed out, deleted from the pitch. Not able to do anything with that one. This one's pinched across the field into the hands of Mass. Plenty of boost. Gets it over 1. Goes for the read. Can he get the reset? He does. Team play. There it is. The Rabbits are here to play, and they're looking to go to match point with a 1-2 flip reset off the ceiling into the hands of Alposos to now bring it back to a 2-goal lead. The passing lanes are open for the Rabbits. Looking for one more, but they couldn't connect on that one. Mash not able to get the double touch. This one could spell an opportunity for the Punishers, but they shut down immediately. Is this one Marmoen there to put it top right bins? Alposos with a great save, but Shadow there to follow it up and to put it back in. No one able to really capitalize on that clear. The Rabbits looking very solid right now. They may have given up the goal, but they're still looking pretty good. You know, you see them utilizing those passing lanes, starting to take full advantage as Marmoen gets beat out by Casper, looking for a touch off the back wall. Can his teammate follow it up for the shot? But Mass forced to try and take this one up and collect it. Does get a touch off the ceiling, off the back wall. Alposos there to put it in. And just like that, the Rabbits are back to a 2-goal lead. You see the creativity really starting to show from the Rabbits. You can see they're going for all types of opportunities off the ceiling. A lot of verticality play, making it very awkward for the Punishers to try and find a defensive stance. As Mass tries to take this one up, shut down immediately by Shadow. Alposos there to clear it out. The drop down, Gold Ninja there to take control. But Casper gets bumped out of the play. A free ball for Marmoen as Mass trying to find something. dodges the bump, but a double commit comes out and not able to get there in time. The Punishers bring it back to a 1-goal deficit. I mean, the Rabbits going to have to find a way to stay alive in this one, as this one could be a dangerous, but a smoke screen comes out. Casper looking very awkward. Got to put a stop to Shadows. This one dribbles its way in, and no, the bump's coming out. Casper with a great recovery does get the save that he needed, as that one was a very dangerous ball for the Rabbits, as that would have surely been a soul crusher if that one had dribbled its way in. But Gold Ninja says, I'm here to keep it in play as the pass comes out. Marmoen looked to go up. Alposos with a great shutdown and stop on that play with a counter attack. But Gold Ninja there to kind of take control of this one. It's the 1-2-3 tiki-taka coming out as the Punishers get a quick counter attack. Marmoen can't get a pass midfield. Shut down. Alposos, a little bit of an awkward touch here. With under a minute left, the Rabbits got to find a way to hold on. They got to find a way to stay alive. As Shadow looks for one more. Shut down by Casper. A little bit of an over boost consumption here, I'd like to say. A little bit of too fancying the big boost, a little too much. But Alposo says, I'm going to get this touch anyway and get this one cleared out. As that clock starts ticking, the Punishers are going to start getting desperate here. They got nothing to lose at this point. Send the house, and they finally find one. 31 seconds left on the clock. And just like that, the Punishers are back to a tied game. I mean, the end of the game is the kryptonite for the Rabbits. They lead all game long, and it's happened multiple times so far, and they just falter at the very last second, and this could be one, and there it is. The Punishers are here to take control in the last 30 seconds of the game, faltering here. Casper not able to get that read and not able to get to that touch in time. That in-game mentality has just been destructive for the Rabbits. Now Casper tries to get one, but Gold Ninja tries to get a touch off the ceiling. Couldn't connect on it. A 50-50 went out to Shadow, who gets a huge pinch off the ceiling, but a great touch from Alposos. As now this one just a floater. The Rabbits got to find something, as now this one's just dribbling in front of their net. No time for mistakes. 0 seconds. No one there to get there in time. No, Alposos gets it, and that one's going to drop down 4. The Punishers to go up 2-1 here in this best of 5. Things are not looking good. I mean, it's literally just that last of the game. It's the end of the game killing them. They just got to find a way to overcome that hurdle. They have held leads all day long, and they just cannot close out at the end of the game. It just seems to kind of falter at the very end. And right now, from what I'm seeing, it's literally they get in a comfortable zone. And they start playing a lot more park the bus style instead of an aggressive lock your opponents in the other half. And when you start parking the bus, that's when mistakes will slowly start creeping through. And eventually they're just going to find a way to break through. They're going to find a way to kind of come in and take advantage of that one weakness they find. And the more they pepper the net, the more it's going to happen. I don't know. We're going to have to find some way. Oh, Lord, we have a mistake happening. Oh, we're restarting. Oh. RLCS admin having some issues. Oh. Stats. I don't know. Not my place to say. Referee do what referee do. Do his thing. Welcome, everybody. While we're waiting for this match to kick off, be sure to follow me on X at @TheNateDog_, and be sure to follow WRGaming as well. You'll see him right underneath me. If you want to see the bracket for yourself, be sure to go and hit !bracket, as we are now jumping into match point for the Punishers. Game number 4. The Rabbits need to find a way to win this one to keep their hopes alive as the fake kickoffs starting to come out. Upelsos looking for the touch, but shut down immediately by Shadow. As this one's just a floater, but a double commit comes out. Could be an opportunity for the Rabbits. This one goes off the back wall, faking out. Casper not able to get the shot as Marmoen, the Kryptonite, the one who's been doing it all for his team, gets the save. Is this going to be a shot himself? There it is, off the crossbar. A great save as they're trying to find some way. The triple commits coming out from the Rabbits. As this one drops down, Casper finally finds a way to break out. Alposo's there to receive it for the clear downfield. A great challenge from Casper, but not one there to follow it up as Gold Ninja leaves this one for Shadow. Gets the beat, waterfall down. Casper with a huge miss. Marmoen not able to get the shot as Alposos does get there for the clear on that one. A dangerous ball here for the Punishers as a shot comes out. Saved away by Marmoen. A shot coming out here. Alposos does get the clear down, but the demo gets rid of Mass, who was there to collect it. Rabbits just trying to find some way to scramble out of their half as they get a pop-up. Shadow there to clear it out, but into the hands of Casper. Looking for that sidewall read. Does get it. Alposos looks for one more. Can he get the double? No, but Mass is there for the shot. Top right bends. The Rabbits are there to put the first one in again. Right now, I'm starting to think the first goal in is going to be the curse of the Rabbits. But hey, I mean, you got the lead. You got the lead. You just got to find a way to keep that lead. Because so far, it's been they get the first goal and then they end up faltering and losing. So they're going to have to find some way to maintain it. They got to keep up that pressure throughout the entire game. As this one could be a shot opportunity, but weak Casper there to get the clear out downfield. As Marmoen does get a great touch. A double commit for the demos. An interesting decision is now this one's just sent downfield. Mass has got to get this touch off the back wall. Alposos not able to get there, but Mass does get the great touch off the back wall to get that one saved away. The double commit's really starting to show from the Rabbits. A little bit of a panicking in their rotation. They have to find some way to calm their nerves and kind of make sure they're not faltering. As Casper, plenty of boost in the tank, takes this one up, looks for an extra touch. Does get the drop down here. Alposos looks for one more, but not able to capitalize. Mass, look for the shot. Going to go off that side wall, but no boost in the tank for Alposos. As that one's going to be forced into a scramble downfield. The pinch comes out. The team pinch off the Rabbits and their head to equalize this game. I think that might be the definition of on your head. 2 Rabbits commit to it, and you just pinch it off the top of their cars and straight into their net. That's the definition of that on your head at that point. But with a great challenge here, Marmoen's going to be trying to get one more. Does get the 50. Casper with plenty of boost in the tank to try and get one more. Does get the drop down, but Ninja does get shut down immediately. So there to get the follow-up, and just like that, the Rabbits are now up again. Been a lot of back and forth action today, chat. It's been very back and forth. You know, there's been a lot of quick goals, and then it comes down to the last 30 seconds. All right? So hopefully they can turn it around as Mass tries to do it himself. Goes for the double, but Marmoen there to clear it out into the hands of Shadow. And with a great second touch off the ceiling, Casper, a little bit of an awkward position. The boost steal starting to come out from the Punishers. So this one's at 50 down. A double commit comes out once again as a dangerous ball, but no one there to really challenge it. As now Casper with the pass back to Mass. Plenty of space, but cleared away into the hands of the opponent. Marmoen with a great redirect. There it is. The 1-2 passing play off the back wall. That was disgusting. And I wish we could see a replay, ladies and gentlemen. But we got to keep this bracket live and flowing. With a tie game with under 2 minutes left in regulation, the Rabbits needing to find a way to keep their hopes alive here in this GSL bracket. He gets it past 1, gets it past 2. Can he get the demo? He does. No. Shadow avoiding it barely and getting the clear on the goal line. Now he's trying to get one more. Alposos does get a pop-up. Mass does get another one, but it's just going to be a floater too high for his team to really take advantage of. Marmoen there to get a clear out downfield. This one gets popped over to Alposos. Marmoen reading that. Great challenge. This one almost a dangerous play to happen. Shadow with a great read. You can see a lot of lackluster verticality play coming from the Rabbits. They're not being as creative as they were the previous one. as this one goes for the read off the corner. Looks for the pass. That one might slot in. No, it's going to go off the back wall and off the crossbar. This could be a free ball, but the team bump comes out and kind of creates an awkward rotation for the Rabbits. Casper, not able to win that 50. Uppelsos gets beat out. Marmoen, a dangerous man with the ball, looks for the double, but Mass is there to get the clear. Looking for one more. Ninja, got to get this touch. Casper does, as that one would have been top right corner. A little bit of a misread here. Marmoen once again with the ball. You got to not let Marmoen get the ball, because he's going to do it himself and take full advantage of it. As Casper tries to get a beat. Marmoen does get the bump. Uppelsos, no one there to follow up. And just like that, miscommunication. Catastrophe strikes for the Rabbits. No one knows who to go. And 25 seconds left. And the Rabbits have faltered once again. Marmoen trying to extend their lead here, but Mass there to shut it down. Looks for one more. A clear downfield, but Shadow's going to be there to put it right back in play with 15 seconds left on the clock. The Rabbits got to find something, and they need to find it now. But with no boost in the tank, Mass is going to be forced to try and do anything he can, as this could be it. 0 seconds left. Casper not able to follow it up in this shot. As now with no time left, they got to find something. Uppelsos tries to keep it alive, can't, and the Rabbits have faltered and been eliminated here in open number 6. Tragic plays for the boys on that one. That is very unfortunate. The Rabbits ending their RLCS season with multiple GSL stage appearances, but always coming short here in the shortcomings of that very ending of the series. What can you say? What can you say? There's not much you can do. It is what it is. I guess that concludes my stream, ladies and gentlemen. That will end my RLCS team stream for White Rabbit Gaming. So, if you're still here checking us out, be sure to go check out the other streams for the SSA region. I'm sure there's some other ones happening right now, as of now they will be moving into even more games. Let's take a look at the rest of the bracket. What do we got going on here? Team HSK going to get Midwest Mafia and Death Cloud Esports playing the Punishers. Not sure what team is streaming what. Let's take a look here. Is anybody streaming it? Some people might be streaming their POVs, but sure to go check them out. Appreciate all you coming out. And I guess I'll see you whenever the next season comes out. If you want to stay up to date, the NateDog _ on X/Twitter. If you want to stay up to date with White Rabbit Gaming, WRGaming on X/Twitter. Till then, that concludes my stream. Have a good one, and we will see you all next time.